What I had, the panic attack I had, was my body being exhausted from work. That's it.
It's not that bad.
You don't know my story. You don't know that I just have to walk to have a freaking fracture from both sides of my foot. Walking. Not falling, not doing any sport. You don't know my story, you don't know what I'm going through. I'm really sorry for the lightning, and I might be stopped during this story time, but it's not a good story time. It's like really traumatic for me. Story time. It goes with the mood. Bad lightning, bad story. Okay, so it was when I was in Kos. Okay, I was in Kos as a photographer. And some of my colleagues because I was working in a 5-star hotel, and officially I was not a staff member. I was like a member from the company, the photography company, but anyway. And we all had like apartments. So all of the staff members had apartments in the same building, okay? One night was my day off. I decided to buy a pizza and to buy also 2 packets of cigarettes, because sometimes I smoke. Some period of times. At the supermarket of the hotel I was working, I go there and I buy 2 packets of cigarettes. But the thing is, they also sold CBD joint. Okay, if you don't know what is CBD, it's from the plant marijuana. CBD is not THC. So the thing that makes you high is the THC. The CBD is actually the good part of the plant that does not make you high. You cannot get high from CBD, okay? So, not the first time I'm taking CBD. I bought one and I was like, okay, I will relax, you know. That night, okay, I come back. I eat my pizza. I smoke 3/4 of the joint, the CBD joint, and I go to sleep. In the middle of the night, I woke up like this. Like I couldn't breathe. I could not breathe. And the more I was panicking because I could not breathe, the more I could not breathe. You know, it's like a never-ending cycle. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. So I tried to knock at one of my colleagues' door, one of my neighbors, and they did not answer. Same time, one of my colleagues was French as well. I'm pretty sure he's watching this. I will have some things to tell you on this video. He comes back from, I don't know, a party. I did not know what time it was. I did not know what time it was, okay? I did not have my phone. I did not have anything. And the thing is, I told him, please, I cannot breathe. Can you call the ambulance? I was panicking. And I was feeling very dizzy. So I was feeling like I was like in a dream, okay? Like the moment I woke up, and I was still in a dream. This is the feeling I had. I knew I wasn't in a dream, but I was feeling so dizzy that I started to have like everything around me being black, you know? I had just like a tunnel vision. So weird, so weird. I was trying to look up. I was kind of like seeing down, like I could not walk like straight, and the moment this colleague called the ambulance and they came and they asked me if I wanted to go to the hospital without even telling me what I had. They talked to each other and I heard panic attack. They did not talk to me. They did not try to make me calm. And I'm speaking about the staff hospital. My colleague helped me a lot at that moment. So thank you for that if you're watching this. That's the only moment you helped me, because after that you made it worse, because they went to my apartment to take my shoes. And when I'm panicking, I'm like logic. I'm thinking logically, organized. I'm an organized person, so I was like, I need to call my boss, I need to have my purse, I need to have... And they were like, no, it's okay, don't think about that. Yeah, but I went to the hospital and I did not have my money to come back. They smelled the marijuana. I talked to them, I said, it's the CBD. I could not breathe. So I was like, not thinking even straight. I was like, yeah, it's CBD. Like, yeah, it's cannabis, but it's the legal one. And I kept saying, it's the legal one. It's the legal one. I bought it at work. It's the legal one. I had the receipt. I had the box, like in my trash, okay, in my bin, basically. They asked me if I want to go to the hospital. I go to the hospital. My colleague was like, okay, I will come. And his mood changed the moment he thought I was high. And they all thought I was high. So there's nobody that listened to me when I was telling them that it was CBD. You scientifically cannot get high from CBD. It's impossible, okay? I go to the hospital. They scream at me. Like, when I say they scream at me, they fucking scream at me. You're high, why are you here if you're high? I was not high. It's fucking CBD. It's not even the first time I was taking CBD. I told them it was the first time I was taking the CBD as a joint because I did not want them to think that I was a drug addict. It's not the first time, okay? One of my doctors in French actually told me that it was good if I was stressed. Anyway, CBD does help you. It does not do the opposite, but fine. I could talk for hours. They would not listen to me because they created a scenario in their head and they decided not to listen or decided not even to believe. During the way to the hospital, I was like, okay, the ending of my day off is awesome. He was like, yeah, well, it's the beginning of mine. I kept saying sorry because I could see that he was annoyed by this situation and he was annoyed to come to the hospital because he came to help me for the translation because I did not speak Greek and he could speak Greek and he could translate it me in French. I did not really understand why he was mad at me because I was just having a panic attack. One of the doctors, she tried to take my blood for the test, like normal test. She tried to take my blood. She cannot. I was still. I was not moving. I was panicking inside of me. She could tell I was panicking because I was watching her like, what is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? But I was not moving. She could see in my eyes that I was panicking. I was like, can you explain me what are you doing, please? She was not explaining to me. She could not take my blood. 1 hour to take my blood. 1 hour, okay? Another doctor came, did you take her blood? And she was like, no, I can't. She's panicking. I'm not moving, motherfucker. I'm not fucking moving. What are you saying? I'm not moving. She could not take my blood because she could not find my fucking vines. Okay, it's not the first time because my vines are really small and it's like this. It's really hard for them to find my vines. It takes forever usually. It's not you, but do not tell them that I'm panicking and this is why you cannot find my vine. Like, did this because she did not even ask me to do this. I was conscious. They thought I was high, that I wasn't conscious. I wasn't high, I was conscious. I was panicking. I said, I was like this and I said, do you want me to do this for my veins to pop up? Oh yeah, thank you. She still didn't find my vine. And when someone came and asked her what's going on, did you succeed to find her veins or to take her blood? She was like,
No, she's panicking.
fuck you. They threw me in another room and then they came 20 minutes later asking me, or 30 minutes later, I don't really know, the time was really, did you calm down? I was like, I did not move. Like, did you calm down? I did not fucking move. What do you want me to say, to do, to... No, I was still panicking inside of me, but because they left me alone, they didn't try to calm me down. It was really awful the way they treated me. She then, after maybe 5 minutes, succeeded to find my vines, and she took my blood. And she was like, when she was trying to take my blood and she couldn't find my vine, she was like this, going inside, trying to find the vine inside. And I was like, hi, you're hurting me. Stop trying to push it. You can see that it's not, the blood is not reaching out, okay? Maybe try to find the vine outside of my skin, not inside of my arms, please, because it's hurting. And she was wiping out the blood from the arms, plural, trying in another arm, and then it was bleeding, so she was ripe again. 1 hour. And then they were like kind of shocked, telling me, your blood results are okay, like your blood results are fine. I know my blood results are fine. Like the French guy that was here with me at the hospital were like, can you go back home alone? No, you did not bring my money. Like, you guys, I told you, but you did not listen to me. And no, I don't have my money. Okay, then I will go back home with you.
But you're paying. You're paying.
Yeah, I will pay. Of course I will pay. But like, it's not... What the fuck? We went out and he was like... In French, to say like an after party, we say just an after. So he was like, let's do an after. Because, okay, he was ironic the way he said that, but because he still thought I was high. Okay, so I kept saying I'm sorry because I could see he was annoyed. The next days, when I thought about everything that happened, that he might be annoyed because he thought I was high, so I wanted to talk to him. The next day I went a couple of times at his door knocking, but he was not there. So the day after I went and I told him that, you know, my point of view, I told him I was not high. Oh yeah, okay, that's it. You're not believing me? I was like, you know, they give me my blood test, my blood results, everything was fine. Of course, because it was CBD, I still have the receipt. That's why I was telling you, look at in the trash, it's legal, it's legal. Because I could not really explain myself like I'm explaining right now. I could not breathe, so it was hard for me. And he was like, okay. You try to help me, you came at the hospital. Yes, you were not obligated to do this and you came to help me, but the fuck? I was fucking panicking for a reason that I don't know, because I woke up in the middle of the night like that. And even after that, you created your own scenario and you created your own scene, and you did not want to listen to what I was saying. You did not care. They don't want to listen to me. They decided to see me this way. I did do a panic attack when I was in a very low state of mind. I did also videos about it. I went to the hospital to have some help, mental help, myself. I know when I'm down and I know how to help myself. The day prior, I went to the hospital because I had an ear infection. My nose was bleeding, so I was feeling dizzy. Another day I was feeling dizzy, I went back home. It's just I was pushing my body, and people can confirm about it. The lifeguard can confirm about it. One of the lifeguard from the hotel can confirm that I went to him a morning and I just told him I'm feeling dizzy, my nose just bled. It was a few days before what happened. That's one of the reasons why I decided to quit. I can give many reasons, people will not care. Because to me the next day he didn't say anything. You did not tell me anything the next day. I asked your point of view, I asked what they said, the translation, because we came to do the translation at the hospital. I asked for the next day for the translation because I never had it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But you don't talk to me about it, but you talk to other people about my story. Okay? I don't even know the way he said that. To other people. What I know is that when I had this discussion, they was telling me, yeah, I already know about it. Oh, okay. But I think, yeah, you had a bad reaction to the marijuana. It was fucking CBD. You cannot have a reaction from the CBD. It's CBD. And it's not the first time that I'm fucking smoking it. I know I told you it's the first time that I'm smoking it here, but it's not the first time that I was smoking it. It was not the first time that I was smoking CBD, and I even smoked worse than CBD because I tasted the THC. Not that night though. And I never had this kind of reaction. What I had, the panic attack I had, was my body being exhausted from work. That's it.
It's not that bad.
You don't know my story. You don't know that I just have to walk to have a freaking fracture from both sides of my foot. Walking. Not falling, not doing any sport. You don't know my story, you don't know what I'm going through. So I remember they asked me, do you have health issues in the hospital? I was like, I'm not even gonna start telling them that I have health issues, because explaining my health issues would be a shit show. So I said, no. That's why I said no. I'm still pissed about it. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, but motherfuckers, like they say in Greek, malacas. You did help me at the beginning before you created a story in your mind that I was high. Even the next day, you know, they were like, do you want to hang out? You know, maybe you could feel better because you stayed in your apartment all day. No, I did not stay in my apartment all day. I went out. I went to the hospital again, trying to get the papers for work, and they said no. Then I was organizing everything with my manager. That's amazing. By the way, that helped me a lot. Thank you for that. When I said no to go out because I wanted to rest and to be alone because I know what I need. I said I've been on the phone all day because I was trying to arrange the situation all day, and he was like,
Yeah, but you're still on your phone right now.
because I had the phone on my hand. First, you're not my dad, you're not my boyfriend, you're nothing to me. And second, yes, I think I'm allowed to watch some videos. And even if I want to be on the phone again with my friends, it's none of your business. If I'm saying no to go out with you, it's because I don't want to go out with you. Especially not the way you treated me after that. It's been the third time I'm trying to talk about it, so I hope it's the last one. I'm sorry for the lightning. I will have more happy story to say. Crazy story, but not bad stories like that. I met a lot of amazing people from Greece, but I hate Greek mentality, and I don't want to shut my mouth like they wanted me to do, like, it's okay, move on from that. No. For me, what happened was ordinary racism, not racist people. Look up. They saw a black girl. Oh, in her apartment, it smelled marijuana. And she's a tourist. So, sorry, you're literally on the fridge right now, but I just need to close this video because I did not have any battery and my camera shut off, and now we're another day. One thing I wanted to add, you know, at some point when I sat before going to the hospital, and then the doctors came and drove me to the hospital in the ambulance. My back was completely wet, and then when I say my back, is my pants. I remember when I sat on something wet. So on the top of the building, that's the hallway is still outside. There's the AC. I'm looking over there because I have an AC, and when you activate an AC, there's water coming out of the AC from outside. So I was sitting on the water from the AC of an apartment I was in front of. This is what I thought, like completely dizzy, could not breathe. They helped me get up before putting me in the ambulance. And I said to the French guy, I call him the French guy because I'm not going to say his name. Like I'm completely wet from the pants. I think I sat on something wet, and I saw his eyes. Like, did not believe me. And I said, it was a point of humor. Okay, it was humor. It was humor when I said that. I was still finding the way to find like some humor in this situation to light up the mood. So I said, it's either that or I pee my pants. Nobody answered. So I don't know if they thought probably that I pee my pants. Maybe I pee my pants, I don't know. Like, it's actually after that, I was like, did I really pee my pants? So I remember at the hospital at some point, I went to the bathroom and I was like trying to smell my pants, like, no, it does not smell pee. It was a situation, I swear. Also, I vomited during the moment I could not breathe and I was in the hallway, so it was a shit show. So with all of this, they thought I was high. I wasn't high, and I could bet my life on it. Okay, now if you don't believe me, you think I'm a liar, I don't care. It's not my problem. But I needed to tell my truth, and I needed to tell my truth knowing that there's people that were there that would watch my videos, and I needed to tell my truth to get it out of my system for good. Because I felt like nobody was listening to me. Everybody the next day was like, yeah, and when I say everybody, it's the person like that knew this story. It wasn't that, I knew it wasn't that, believe what you want, but I needed to do a video right now to tell my truth because I felt like I wasn't heard. Now that you heard me, you decide, you do whatever you want, but at least you heard my story without cutting me out, because I'm sorry, but when I talk to a Greek person, usually, okay, they cut me out. They never let you finish your sentence. It's crazy. It's annoying. It's frustrating. I'm sorry. Let me fucking finish. I know I talk a lot, but it's just the base of respect. You know, it's the basic to let someone finish their sentence. Okay, there's accident happening, but they just never let you finish. So at some point, it's not an accident anymore. I do not hate Greece itself. I just do not. I cannot deal with the Greek mentality. Maybe I will do a proper video, I think, about this, like what I call the Greek mentality. But I have a lot of Greek friends, and I love them, and they're amazing, and that's it. Maybe I will never go to Greece again, and I will not cry about it. I thought last year was like bad. Oh my god! You know, the universe were like, wait until next year. And let's not talk about the corruption. My god! Thank you for watching this video. Okay, thank you very much. I see you tomorrow. Bye. Tomorrow will be a vlog.